What's up, Naperville? It's Chris Grano with Keller Williams and the Graham Real Estate Group, and this is your Naperville Weekly Market Update, the podcast where I answer the number one question I'm asked every single week, and that's, how's the market? So it is November 21st. We are leading into the end of November here, and next week, believe it or not, is Thanksgiving. I hope everyone out there has nice plans in place for Thanksgiving and safe plans, of course. And we know that just yesterday we went into Tier 3 again here in Illinois, Chicagoland area. So I hope everyone's being safe, and I really wish nothing but the best for the small business owners out there who are really struggling with this COVID crisis. Of course, there's the health component, but there's also the economic component. And as a business owner myself, I see that all the time. So I wish nothing but the best of those small businesses. Please consider supporting a small business this Christmas holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrate. When you buy gifts, please think of small businesses first. All right, let's dive right into this week's numbers for Naperville real estate. So this week, we're looking at numbers very similar to last week, almost exact. So when we take a look at new listings, we're looking at 61 new listings in Naperville this week, 63 homes under contract, and 66 homes closed. So once again, I mean, these numbers are really within just a hair of one another. A few more closed this week, but again, that's more indicative of past sales. So this week, same amount of new listings and under contracts. All right, let's take a look at mortgage rates. Mortgage rates this week continue to be incredibly low. They're actually down again over last week. 30-year fixed rate mortgage right now, the average rate is 2.85. Incredible mortgage rates. The average 15-year fixed rate mortgage is at 2.4. So, nothing else to say other than we don't know how long these will last, but take advantage of them while you can. Taking a look at the inventory in Naperville, this is really continues to be the big story, and I'm really intrigued to see where this goes for the remainder of 2020. But right now we're looking at in the $500,000 and below price range. The lowest inventory I've seen all year and the lowest inventory I've seen in a long time. 1.6 months supply of inventory. That puts us in a extremely strong seller's market. It's down again from last week. An average of 53 days on market for homes in this price range. But if you're a seller in that below 500 price range in Naperville, it's good news for you, and it's really slim pickings for the buyers in that market. So you've got to be competitive. You've got to use some tricks of the trade to get a win in those competitive offer scenarios if you're a buyer. And if you're a seller, the wheel is in your hands. So taking a look at that price range between $500,000 and $1 million, we're at MSI month supply of inventory 3.46. So this is down again from last week. Still a fairly strong seller's market in this price range. Again, fairly low inventory historically there. And 66 days on market, the average days on market for a home to sell. So 2 months, and that's still pretty quick. Then when we look at the range above 1 million, we're looking at 9.25 months supply of inventory for homes in that price range. Again, pretty standard, in line with last week, taking about 310 days on market to sell in that price range. So again, low inventory. We don't know what's going to happen as we go into the winter. All the economists are telling us they expect this to be a pretty strong winter for real estate, possibly the strongest we've seen in a long time for the real estate market here in Naperville as well. But we just don't know what it's going to look like. And so if you're thinking about selling the house and you're thinking about waiting till spring, it might behoove you to get out there now while this inventory is so low. It's almost a guarantee that you're going to have way less competition than you will in the spring. Hey, if you'd like to know more about what the real estate market is doing in your neighborhood, or if you want to know about your home value, if you want to know any tips and tricks about how to get the house ready, let me know. You can follow me online on Facebook and Instagram at Chris Grano Realtor. You can find me on YouTube and this podcast weekly live on YouTube. It's at youtube.com/Chris Grano. And you can find this podcast for listening on Anchor.fm, on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you find good podcasts. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a beautiful and safe Thanksgiving. And I'm looking forward to talking with you all again